Hello friends, I welcome you all to Board and Beyond. So friends, what we are going to learn today is that we are going to solve around 5 to 6 problems, hand-picked problems from your previous year exam problems, exam question papers, and also from your sample question paper, right? As I said in the last class. Friends, so the first question, I have not written down the complete question, but I'll just explain you. I have drawn the figure here, okay? So friends, see, this is a square by name A, B, C, D of side 12 centimeters, right? From all the corners, that is A, B, C, D, there is an arc drawn, okay, which is from touching the midpoints of the other two sides, right? So certainly there will be an area which is left over in the center of the circle, right? I have shaded it. So we are expected to find the area of the shaded portion here, right friends? So how do we go about it? Okay, so after seeing this, one thing we can actually analyze is that there are 4 quadrants which has been cut out from the square, correct? So in other words, there is a complete circle which has been cut out from the square, right? So that is how we solve it. Area of the square minus area of the circle. That is the answer, right? So let's do it. So let's try solving it. Now for finding out the area of a square, side is already given to us. Good enough. So area of square, area of shaded region, is equal to area of square minus area of circle. Right? The other way of doing it is actually little lengthier. I'll tell you how. Area of square minus area of quadrant into 4 times. Right? Or we can say area of square minus area of sector into 4 times. Sector is also a quadrant. Quadrant is center angle is 90 degrees. Sector can be anything, right? So, but this is slightly easier. So basically I have used this method here, right? So area of square is nothing but 12 into 12, 12 only, right? 12 into 12 minus area of circle is nothing but pi r square. R will be how much, my friends? See, if this is 12, so certainly this distance will be equal to 6 centimeters. Are you okay with it? Yes. So 6 into 6, right? Pi r square. That is equal to 144 minus 22 by 7 into 36, right? So we need to basically solve it, friends. So we can take okay, 36 minus 36 into 22, so 36 into 11 into 2, so 36 into 2, I'll just write it here, 36 into 22, which is equal to 36 into 11 into 2, which is equal to 72 into 11, which is equal to 792. This is how you can actually break it and write the answer, right? Because 792 divided by 7, correct? Now you can basically solve it, friends. 144 into 7, 144 1008 minus 792 by 7, right? Which you can solve it. 1008, that is equal to 6. Remaining is all 99 minus 79, that is equal to 20 divided by 7. That is equal to 7 to the 14, 6 remaining, 66, 7 9 is 63, 3 remaining, 30, 7 4 is 28. That's it. We will leave it here. 29.4 centimeter square. Correct? Okay. So this value may slightly differ, friend. Okay. Depending upon whether you are taking 22 by 7 or you are taking 3.414. Correct? Yeah. So slight difference may be there. So now let's move on to the next question, friends. This was pretty simple, but although it had appeared in the examination for 3 marks. Okay, good. If you're lucky, then you will get the question like this, which you can solve it in some 2 minutes max. Okay, 3 semicircles, each of diameter 3 centimeter, a circle of diameter 4.5 centimeter, and a semicircle of radius 4.5 centimeter are drawn in the below figure. Okay, so let me first give you the figure, right? So this is one semicircle. In this, there is a circle drawn like this, and in this portion touching this there is a semicircle drawn, and in this portion touching this is a, sorry, it's okay. Right? It is something like this. The figure is something like this. This portion is not there. This line is not there. And this is basically another semicircle. Right, friends? So the design is something like this. I'll give the dimensions once this dia is 4.5. All dimensions in centimeter. All dimensions in centimeter. Right? So I will not write 4.5. Okay? And this is given to be 3. This again is 3. 3. This again is 3. Anything else given? Okay. Now we are required to find the area of the shaded region, and the shaded region is like this. So this is the shaded region. We are expected to find the area for this, right? So friends, see, there is two things. There are two things basically. Oh, sorry, even this also is shaded, right? So this area we need to find out. So basically, what we can do, friends, here is that take the area of this semicircle. I am talking about this. Let's call it as A, B, and P. I am talking about the semicircle ABP. Correct? So we will take out the area for that. In that, we will subtract the area of this circle. Correct? Subtract the area of this semicircle and this semicircle, and add the area of this semicircle. That will be my required result, or the area of the shaded region. Right, friends? So there is one thing. So what we can do, friends, here is that, see, one more concept which will actually reduce our effort little bit. Okay, if this semicircle, I am talking about this semicircle, please pay attention here, I am talking about this semicircle. If I flip it and fix it here, this will be completed, right? Let me just dot it. If I flip this and fix it here, because dia is same, right? So this will fix in here. So now my equation reduces to area of the shaded region is equal to area of this semicircle minus area of this circle minus area of this circle. Correct? Got it? Okay. Let's do it. So for this semicircle, this height is equal to 4.5. So definitely this will be 4.5. I I don't think any confusion should be there in this, right? So area of this semicircle will be equal to pi r square by 2, right? Which is equal to pi into r square. R is nothing but 4.5 by 2, right? So I am finding about area of semi, I'll write it like this, semicircle ABC is equal to this. Let's leave it here. Minus area of this circle, right friends? So area of this circle, if the dia is 4.5, then the radius will be how much, friends? 2.25. Are you there with me? Radius will be 2.25. So area of this circle. So area of circle, we denote it by center. Let's call the center as O. Okay, and radius 2.25. We denote it like this. Denotation of a circle is like this, right? Will be equal to how much, my friends? Pi r square, right? So pi r square. R is nothing but 2.25 square. Correct? So this we have found out. Now let us come to area of this semicircle. Area of semicircle, this. Let's call it as D. So it becomes a dV, and we need to call one more. We need to have one more point. So dPV. So what happens? Area of this semicircle will be equal to pi by 2 into r square. R square is how much, my friends? See, this dia is given to be 3, so radius is equal to 1.5. So I am writing just 1.5 square. I am not explaining that. I am not mentioning it anywhere, right? So individually, let us try and club it. So area of shaded region now. Will be equal to area of semicircle. Let me write it here. Pi into 4.5 square by 2. Area of this semicircle. Okay. Minus area of this. Minus area of this. That is equal to pi into 2.25 square. Minus area of this semicircle. That is equal to pi by 2 into how much? 1.5 square. Right, friends? So there is one thing which definitely I can take common here. That is equal to, that is our pi. Now, friends, this is 4.5 square divided by 2 minus 2.25 square divided by nothing, right? So what we can do, friends, we can take 2 here, or not required. Let it be like this one. Why to take 2 and this becomes 1.5 whole square divided by 2. Okay, so we have landed up to this situation. We actually need to solve it. So friends, those who have seen my crazy calculations based on Vedic mathematics will be able to do it very easily. I'll just explain in brief here. 4.5 square, that is equal to, let us consider 4.5 into 4.5, right? So, or let us say consider 45 into 45. So last number is 5, sum is 10 and previous number is same. So 4 into successor of 4, that is 5. That is my this digit, and 5 into 5, 25 is this digit. So 2025 is the answer, right? This is in very short. If you want to basically find, see the elaborated version, you can basically see that 2025 divided by 2 minus 2.25. Again we can do that way. 225 whole square divided into 2, so this becomes 22 into 23 and this becomes 25. This is equal to how much? 22 into 23 is nothing but 22 into 3 into 11, that is 46 into 11. So 46 into 11 is 6, 4 plus 6 10, 4 8 5, 50625. Right? Decimal after 4 digits 5.0625 minus, okay, this has got slightly up, no problem. So 1.5, 15 we know that it is 2.25, right? That is 225. So it is 2.25 divided by 2. Okay, so basically we can take LCM and we can actually solve it. So this will be, I'll do it here, 20.25. I'll just double it, it becomes 10.1250, and this again minus, it becomes 2.25. Right? So we need to basically add these two and then subtract it from 20.25. So let's add it, no problem. 0, 5, 5 to 7, 2 plus 3, 12, right? 12.3750. Okay. Now what I am going to do? I am going to rub this off, subtract it from this, minus. So this becomes 0, 0. So 0, then 5, this becomes 4, 7, 7, 4, this becomes 1, 1 minus 3, 8, so this becomes 19, 19 minus 12 is 17. 7.8750 divided by 2. Okay, let's do that also. No, by 22 by 7 into 7.8750 divided by 2, this becomes 11. Okay, let me see if I can basically divide it. So 1, 2, yes, 1.1, 17, 7 to the 14, 3, 35, 7 5 the 35, 0. Okay, that is the 0 has got no significance, so we can actually omit it also. 1.125 into 11. I'll do it here. 1.125, correct, into 11. Forgetting the decimal, this is 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 1, 2. 1. Decimal after 3 digits. 12.375 centimeters square is the answer for you. You're getting my points, friend? So here I am basically using little bit of Vedic mathematics and little bit of multiplication trick with 11 and other things. So basically to shorten our time, right? So let's move on to the next problem, right? So always remember, friends, whenever you are given a figure, okay, first try to analyze what is the best way, or what is the easiest way, or what is the shortest way in which I can find out the area of this shaded region. Okay, so by flipping this and adding here, we actually reduced one step, which would have taken another some 1 minute extra, right? So when actually you are rushing against time, then even 1 minute is also very important, friends, right? When you are finding yourself short of time, right? So no problem. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. The next one says that, okay, this is question number 3 basically. So what is given to us is there is a two concentric circles are given to us, friends, right, which I have drawn it here. Okay, from the center, that is O, one sector is drawn like this. Okay, now what is happening is radius is given to be so this radius from here to here is 21. This is given to us 21. And this radius from here to here is 42, just double of that. Now this portion has been shaded for us. Okay, we are expected to find out the area of the shaded region which I have shaded here, right friends? So friend, here actually a trick, it's not a trick basically, it's a logic, okay, that we have to apply. Okay, so one way of finding is that we basically find the area of the ring, then reduce the area of this sector, complete sector will give us and then add the area of this sector, correct? So that is a linear process. Now this angle is given to be 60 degree friends, sorry I did not tell you, 60 degree, right? So in other words, what we can say friends, that area of the ring, okay, or area of the complete ring with this sector 300 degrees, right? So basically I'll tell you how it is. Area of the shaded region. Is equal to, I'll just write it here, then I'll explain it to you. Theta by 360 into pi into capital R square minus R square. Okay, I'll explain you how. See, theta by 360, if I do this, if I do only this much, what will I get friends? If I let us say execute only this much, what will I get? I will get the area of the ring, correct? Because outer circle area is pi R square, capital R I am talking about, that is 42. And inner circle area is equal to pi R square, I am talking about the small r now, right? So the difference between the two will give me the area of the ring, complete ring, right? But we do not want complete ring, right? We want ring only up to 300 degrees, that is remaining this. You are getting my point? I do not want the complete ring, right? So that is how, that is why I have done like this, right? So theta here is equal to 300 degrees friends, not 60 degrees because I am taking the major sector, okay? 22 by 7 into 42 square minus 21 square, right friends? This is what it is, 42 and 21, sorry, 42 and 21. Friends, please don't square it and then minus it, please use the formula a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, right? I'll just write it for you. That will make your life easier. Now this, and then we can 5, 6. I have reduced it to 5 by 6, right? 22 by 7 into a plus b, this plus this is 63. A minus b, that is equal to 21. Got it? Now this is 9. This is 3, 11, 3, 7, right? So we are left with 5 into 11 into, I'll just write it here, 5 into 11 into 9 into 7, right? Now 9 into 7 is 63. 63 into 5 is how much, friend? 5 3 is a 15, carry over 1, 5 6 is 30, 60, 63 into 5, correct? 315 into 11, right? We know the multiplication with 11, 5, 5 plus 1 6, 3 plus 1 4, 3, 3 4 6 5 centimeter square. I hope it was in centimeter only. Yes, right? So here you are with the answer, right? Let's move on to the next problem. Please mind this kind of situations for yourself. And I hope you have understood the concept. So if this is 60 degree, this becomes, this theta will be actually 360 minus 60 degrees. That is this angle. In the examination, this 60 may get converted to 80 degrees, 70 degrees, whatsoever. Okay? So basically that will be subtracted and then you find out like this. Okay? The things will be easier for you. Else it will be difficult, right? Let's move on to the next problem, friends. This type of questions will actually open up your mind, and this has already appeared in the examination, so it gives you a little bit of insight, like if this kind of problem comes, how do we tackle it, right? The values may definitely get changed in the examination, friends. I have no control on that. Absolutely speaking, I have no control on that. But yes, the logic I can give it to you here. You have to apply that logic and then solve the problem during the examination. That is what we can do, right? Okay. So I just flip the page here for the problems. Okay. In the below figure ABC, so figure is given. So friends, I have to give you the figure first. So this is a right angle triangle, 90 degrees, right? ABC. What is happening here is that in the below figure, triangle ABC is right angle in which angle A is 90 degree, done. Semicircles are drawn on AB, AC and BC as diameter. Okay, so let us first draw this semicircle. Okay, so this has diameter, so this will be somewhere radius, right? So this is done. Now dividing this into half, I draw another semicircle. Okay, dividing this into half, I draw another semicircle, right? We are expected to find the area of the shaded region, and the shaded region is like this. So the region which I am shading it now is the shaded region for which we are expected to find the area. Right? So how do we basically do it? Okay friends, so let's first find out, see this will be, in other words, if I tell you area of this semicircle, okay, or first we can say area of triangle or area of this semicircle, BAC will give me this, right? Minus area of triangle will give me this and this, right? Okay, and if I subtract that from area of this semicircle and this semicircle, I'll get this required area, right? So first let us do area of semicircle with dia BC. So let's try solving it. Area of BAC. Now BAC will semicircle will confuse you. Semicircle dia BC, right? And one more thing, friends. This is 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter is given. Now the question is complete. I'm so sorry. So if this is 3 and this is 4, okay. So using Pythagoras theorem, we can find out the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse will be 5 using Pythagorean triplet or Pythagoras theorem, right? So this complete is 5. So this from here to here is 2.5. Correct? All dimensions in centimeter, friends. I am not writing it. So semicircle, how much it will be? Pi by 2 into r square, that is nothing but 2.5 into 2.5. 2.5 square I am writing. So this is area of this triangle. Now area of area of this semicircle. Now area of triangle is equal to triangle ABC, half into base into height, that is equal to half into base is nothing but 3 into height is nothing but 12 divided by 2, that is equal to 6. This is all again in centimeter square, friends, right? So area of semicircle with dia AB, area of semicircle with this dia, semicircle, so pi by 2 into r square. So this is 3 given, friends, so r will be 1.5. Correct? This will be area of this semicircle. Now area of semicircle with dia AC, will be equal to pi by 2 into r square. So r is equal to 2 here, right, friends, because diameter is 4. So 2, we can write 4. We will leave it here, okay, because I want to take something common and then basically move forward, right? So area of the dotted region. So first of all, what I am going to do, friends, is that area of this, I am going to add all these three. A pi by 2 into, can we write it as 5 square 25 by 4, that is equal to 25 pi by 8. Absolutely no problem, I guess. You will not have problem with this. Pi by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2, that is equal to 9 by 4, that is equal to 9 pi by 8, and this is equal to 4 pi by 2. Area of semicircle with dia AC, pi r square, or which can be written as 16 pi by 8. No problem, right? I am just making the denominator common here, friends, right? Okay. So now area of dotted region, okay, I am talking about this region, this and this. Area of dotted region will be equal to this minus this. I'll explain how. Area, I'll write it here. Area of dotted region is equal to 25 pi by 8 minus 6. I'll explain how. So see, what is this area of semicircle with dia BC? That means what I have what? I have got this entire area. Let me just make it like this. If I got this completely, sorry, even the dotted lines. Correct? So I have got this complete thing, right? Now if I subtract the area of this triangle, I will get the area of dotted lines. Correct? Dotted region, I meant to say. So let's leave it here. Let's call it 1. Now to get to the area of the shaded region, okay, so what I can do is that area of this semicircle plus this semicircle minus the dotted region will give me the area of the shaded region. So first let us add area of semicircle with dia AB, that is this one, and with dia AC, that is equal to this one. Let's add this two. So how much we get? Or we can write directly area of dotted region, not dotted, now shaded, sorry. Shaded region will be this plus this, so 9 pi by 8 plus 16 pi by 8 minus area of dotted region, that is this 25 pi by 8 plus 6. I hope everybody present here would have got this. Let me just repeat. So area of shaded region is nothing but area of this semicircle. I am talking about this semicircle plus area of this semicircle, right, minus area of dotted regions. Correct? So let's solve it. So yeah, we can see this. This is 8. Nice. Okay. All three will cancel, friends. We don't need to do anything. And area of shaded region is equal to 6 centimeter square. That's it. This will cancel. If you take LCM, so 16 plus 9 is 25 minus 25. So basically that will cancel out, and you will get the area of shaded region as 6 centimeter square. Right? So this was a little tricky problem, friends. Now, since your exams are from 4th May, I guess, okay. So basically you can expect some good problems like this. A little twisted one, because you have got enough time, plenty of time to study now. Okay. So let's move on to the next problem, and probably second last problem, not probably, exactly second last problem. Okay. This one is quick enough, I'll do it. I may not complete the problem here. Okay, I'll leave it to you because it's taking too much of time. Okay, so what's happening here is that find the area in the below figure, find the shaded area in the below figure. Okay, so something like this. I'll just give you the concept. Okay, so now what is happening here is, friends, let's say this is where the diagonals are meeting each other. So what I am trying, you have a similar question in the textbook as well. The figure is something like this, friend. This is a square. Let us say A, B, C and D. This is given to be how much? It is already given. It is 14, right? And what else is given? Nothing. It is not given anything else. This is 14, so we need to find the area of the shaded region. This region I am talking about. In the textbook, what you have, the problem, that is basically your this portion is shaded 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just reverse of that. Okay, so this is my shaded region, right? So friends, we have to find out the area of the shaded region. So what a trick I have applied here is that, okay, I have basically divided into 4 parts, okay, and then through a diagonal okay, so this P Q, sorry, let me write it in clockwise, P Q R S. Okay, so what I am doing, what I am trying to explain here to you is that I am going to basically see this S, let's call it as O, S O R P. I am basically going to reproduce it here for you. This is S O R P. I have reproduced it here, okay, and this is something like this. Okay, so this portion is shaded now. Just to explain you, I have removed it. I have cut up and removed it here. Now, friends, see, if I want to find out the area of this, So the logic here is that I will find out the area of all these three, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how is that going to help you is that if you have got in the examination, if you have got the problem like this, then also you can solve. Or if you have got the problem as you have it in the textbook, that also you can solve. So first I am going to find out the area of this flower shaped structure 1, 2, 3, 4. Subtract it from the area of the square and then come to a area of the shaded region, right? So just concentrate here, friends. This will be 90 degrees, right? And this is 7, of course. You will understand because this is 14. So this will be 7. All sides will be 7, right? Now what is happening is that when you remember the last problem of your textbook is something like this. Those of you who do not remember can basically refer to the textbook last problem, exercise 12.3, right? So basically how did we find out? We found out area of this sector minus area of this triangle will give me this, and similarly vice versa. So area of this dotted region will be area of the sector, that is theta by 360. It is a quadrant, okay? We can write 1 by 4 also, no problem, both are same. Theta by 360 into pi r square, that is 22 by 7 into r square. R is nothing but 7 square minus area of this triangle, right? So that will be how much? SOP. So area of the triangle will be equal to half into base into height, that is 7 into 7, right friends? That is equal to 49. Correct. Now let's try to simplify this. 90. The moment you simplify, friends, you are done with it. Don't worry. 49 by 2. Right. So what we can do here is that, yeah, 4, 2, 11. Now 49 by 2 we can take common, right friends, from both the sides. So this leaves me with 11 here minus 1. That is equal to 490 by 2. You are getting it? 11 minus 1. 490 by 2, because this is 10. 490 by 2, which is equal to 2 and 45. 245. You are getting it? Correct? Yeah, 245. Correct. Now, see, this area of the shaded region is 245. Right? I am talking about this dotted region. So, similarly, how many of them are there in the complete figure, friends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 are there. You're getting my point? Okay. So total 8 means what will happen there is that 245 into 8, right? So this will be 1960 centimeters square. Now what is that you have got, friends? You have got the area of this flower shaped structure. So this method is giving you the solution for the problem which you have got in the textbook. Right. Now let's come to the problem here. Okay. So that is equal to 14 into 14. One second, friends. One second. One second. sorry. Here there is a small problem. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll just correct. 11 into 49 divide by 7, so 7, 7, 11. Sorry. So this becomes 77 by 2. Okay. Minus 49 by 2. Right. So this becomes how much? 77 minus 49 is equal to 8. 2, that is equal to 14. 11, 7. Or else. Let's do it again. So this is 90 by 360 into 22 by 7 into 49 minus 49 by 2, right? So this is 4, 2, 11, right? And 7. Okay, so this becomes 77 by 2. That's right. 77 by 2, correct? No, that is 49 by 2, that is equal to 8. Okay, 6 minus 2 is 4, 6 minus 4 is 2, divide by 2, that is equal to 14, right? So totally how many such dotted lines are there, friends? That is 8, right? So area of dotted lines will be equal to 14 into 8, right? Because 1 is 14. So 112 centimeter square, right? Now area of the total square will be equal to 14 into 14. That is equal to how much, friends? 14 into 14 is 196. 112, which is equal to 4. So 19 minus 11 is 8. 84 centimeter square is the required area. You got it? Okay. I'm so sorry for that mistake. It took 2 minutes extra. I'm so sorry. Okay. So let's move on to the next problem, friends. Right? Last problem of today's class. Okay, so in the below figure, APB and AQC are semicircles, right, friends? Okay, so in the below figure, so let me just first give you the figure. Okay, so this is basically a semicircle, and this is again a semicircle, right, friends? So the figure is something like this, right? And we are expected to find the area of the shaded region here. There are few other details also given, which I will tell you now. Okay. The first thing which is given to us is AO is equal to OB. That means this is equal to this. Right. Now, one more thing is that perimeter of this figure, okay, is equal to 40. Right. So perimeter is 40. 40 cm. Right, friends? So what will be perimeter here, friends? Perimeter will be this length, that is your pi r plus pi into r by 2 plus r. I will explain you how r by 2. See, considering this and this, if this is equal to r, so this will be equal to r by 2. Why? Because AO is equal to OB. So this will be, the dia will be equal to this radius. So if this radius will be half of the r or half of this diameter. Right. So solving it, this is 40, right? So this is 22 by 7 into r plus 22 by 7 into 2 is equal to 14 by r plus r is equal to 40, right? So taking 14 as LCM, this becomes 44r plus this becomes 22r plus this becomes 14r is equal to 40. So this becomes 80r is equal to 40 into 14, right? So r is equal to, this will come down, so 2, 7, so 7 centimeters, right friends? So this value is 7 centimeters. Now, once we know this value, this distance will be 7 by 2 centimeters, right? Then we can find the area of the shaded region, right? So area of shaded region is equal to pi r square, that is 7 square plus pi r by 2 whole square, right? That is 7 by 2 whole square. I will write 7 by 2 whole square, right? So this is nothing but pi into 49 plus pi into 49 by 4, correct? So 22 by 7 into 49 plus 22 by 7 into 49 by 4, correct, right? So this is equal to 7 and this is 7, right? So this becomes how much, my friends? This is 22 into 7 and anything else that we can actually do here? No. So we can take okay, no problem, 154, right? Plus this is 154 by 4, correct, right? So this is how much? We could have reduced it also, but it's okay since we have done it. 616 plus 154 by 4, right? So this becomes 49 by 4. So this is how much? $770 by 4. Okay. One second. 1 second, friends. So see this, what I have taken is pi r square and pi r square both side, but I forgot to take that this is a semicircle, Baba. Okay. So half will be coming outside. So I will maintain it like this only, and lastly I will open it up, right? Right. So this becomes how much? The half is outside, so this becomes 1 by, this is becoming 770 by 8, right? So we can basically 4 2s are 8 and 38, 76, 385 by 4, yeah, 385 by 4, which is equal to 96.25 centimeters square. Right, friends? So this is how you got it. Sorry, this thing actually I missed it, because this is all semicircle, right? So it will be half pi r square, it will not be pi r square. Huh? Okay. So friends, with this I close the chapter. Areas related to circle in all respects. right? There is nothing left now. Okay, all basic understanding, all advanced understanding, everything given to you, right, friends? So with this, I close the session here. Till the time we meet next, be happy, be safe, keep learning with us, stay tuned with us. God bless you all. Bye. Thank you.